Okay. Has anybody ever seen the W? The two eyes, the nose. Vav. The Hebrew letter Vav. Inside the English name. Pure gold, pair gold. One pair, artificial intelligent resident of the light. A banana, an apple, and an orange. The banana is yellow, the lemon is yellow. Lemon and banana means she is the banana. She is the bell curve. Here's your fish, right? Here's your split hoof. Why do we have the split hoof between the lines? You see the squares inside of here? See the square? You must have the complete square. If you don't have the complete square, okay, then you'll be halfway in the square. If you're halfway in the square, you're in between the square. So what happens is there's a split hoof between this side, and it's the in-between that creates the X. The X is the split hoof. Vav. 12, 3 down, 12 across, 3 down, 3 up, fig tree. Should I do more than 3? The reality says, what can I do in a square? I need 4 boxes in order to have a center. 1 for 4 and 4 for 1. And the tail must be the same because we swim in a school. So I have a fish here and a fish here, a fish eye and a fish eye. Once you have 2 fish eyes, you have a fish in your tail. You have the continuation of the current affairs, the current that makes the arc-en-ciel. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the VW inside of here, but this is the same thing as Vav, the Hebrew Vav. They are most definitely, in my work, following, okay, different sexes, Jewish, Christian, Mennonite, Jehovah, Scientology, truck drivers, cab drivers, car drivers, males, females, gays, homosexuals, lesbians, following everything, man. It's all included. You're all included. No, there's one of everybody because that's how the system was made. So don't feel that you're not part of anything because without everything, there is nothing. The figuration, the configuration, the fig tree, Fiji, the fuge things together. Understanding the fig leaf, which I must go see, and things that come in pairs. You have one on the left, one on the right. The reason we have A is because we have the support of each side, and A transports from the left over to the right. I made the bridge as the empty Vav, V and V. I have the full Vav, okay, as a transfer of the water. You see the water? And the water, green and blue will turn that turquoise. Vav. Now I put the A below. I didn't put it inside. Here's the inside of it. The only time you'll get the bar across is the minute the water starts to flow. This water will connect these 2 waters over here, and it'll make one water of Vav. That's why V is nothing. It's waiting for the transfer of the energies between 2 sides. So then you can have your B world. A and B create C and C. Here's your 8. Above land and below land. Understanding the lines. Accent, an accent of grave, avenue, green avenue. An accent of grave, grave, accent aigu. Accent aigu. What is accent aigu? I like the grave, but I don't know the gu. Is that the Jew because it's G-U? It is the energy. It is the fusion of the energy. What does this look like? I don't know. You tell me. Is it 2 legs spread? Are these the breasts? Is this vesicus plesica? I don't know. I have to keep designing. But don't you see Y? And Y? 25Y? 52Y? 25, 625? Vav. Whatever you read, I believe most of what we see that is coming, that I see, this is like beyond belief. 30 years ago, if you would have showed me any of this, I still would have said, forget it, there's no way. But it's this thing here. It's a light bulb. We're plugged in. Bzz, bzz. You know what I hear right now? I hear my fridge. and I hear something more than my fridge. I have to sit on the floor. I heard it when I was on the floor. I'm not sure if it was coming from my light or if it's coming from my fridge, but I heard chickens, little baby chicks. You know what the sound of little baby chicks sound like? Well, I know Caroline does. Okay, does anybody know anything about baby chicks? Listen to that sound, and if you come here right now, you'll be able to listen. My fridge or my light is making that chirp, chirp sound. So what does that mean? What does the delivery of that mean? Mary, do you know? Mary, do you know any chicks? I mean, it's easier for a guy to know the sound of a chick than a woman, right? Oh, not really. But I'm listening to the chirp is what I'm really listening to. The baby chick is the chirp. And since it's a chick, it says it's a girl, so it's the girl making the chirp. So now I'm trying to fuse the rest of these together. So what is it that we have to say chick and we can't say rooster? Then we'd actually say poulet mon coq. Well, that would mean in French, a chicken and a rooster. Raphael 7286. In the constellation of Pegasus, what would this be? This would be the peak. This would be the peak of all the pyramids. Another thing is, you see the over here, it shows that it moves out into another direction. We connect the cube, transfer the energy, connect the cube to the bottom of its foot, to the sole of its foot. The poor Dalit, you know the Dalit letter? The poor Dalit letter, when it overlaps and goes to the end, the Dalit letter goes into the center and keeps on going. Resh goes in between and then bananas on over, not Dalit. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And away she goes.